Now, you may ask, is it worth giving those people a communication system? Isn't the quality of life in such a terrible disease so bad that everybody would like to not to live? Now, this is an answer which sounds ethical, but if you think, it's an answer which has to be answered scientifically. How is the quality of life of a person who is completely paralyzed, artificially respirated, there is no chance of a cure, is laying in bed for years, mostly at home, because mostly people are not taken by other homes, so it's too expensive to keep them there. And the answer is, of these studies measuring quality of life in these patients, many studies in the US and in Europe with these completely paralyzed patients have shown that quality of life is extremely high and not low. So what we see is a surprising quality of life despite a desperate physical situation. So then we ask ourselves, why is quality of life so high? Then we looked at the emotional response capacity of these people, and we found that they judge positive emotions as much more positive, and negative emotion they weaken, they attenuate it. So they don't feel negative things as negative as a healthy person feels, and positive things they feel more positive. Again, the answer is, why is this? Then we looked in the brain, and then we looked in the brain areas who are processing negative and positive emotions. And then we found, what was not surprising, that in these end-stage ALS patients who have this severe disease and complete paralysis, that brain areas who are related to positive social interaction, like the gyrus supramarginalis, these are areas who are mainly specialized in recording facial expression, positive, negative interactions between people, and these areas get more activated. Why is this? Very simple answer. Because these people live in an environment where other people are only friendly with them. Because if you're in such a state, if you're as sick and you live in your family, you can be sure that even if your family doesn't like you, they at least treat you better than they treat you before. Because it's a disease which asks for attention, which asks for positive interactions, and our interpretation is that the quality of life is a direct consequence of that positive interaction, which happens in most, not all families. Those people who have no positive interaction, isolated in homes, they have very bad quality of life, they don't want to live.